Bridget, Fonda, and Matt Dillon team up in a new movie called Singles, and it starts this Friday. John Tibbetts interviewed both Fonda and Dillon, as well as the director, Crowe. And John, we should not confuse this with Bridget Fonda's other movie that has Singles in the title.
I knew you were going to say that. She's got this thing about singles in the title.
Her other one's Single, what?
Right.
Single White Female.
Single White Female.
Okay, this is
Singles.
different.
Singles starts this Friday.
Is she single, in fact?
Yeah. Although she's the most stable, rational, sane person in the group. A group of 20-somethings just out of college, trying to make a buck, a career, find a love life in Seattle. Well,
this is like that new TV series that's on one of the cable networks.
That's the next series, Something.
Okay.
Well, without any further ado, I think, well, I did interview both Fonda and Matt Dillon and the director, Crowe. So let's take a look at some excerpts from those interviews.
Well, I still feel 16 for the most part.
Let's go back further.
It's easily drawn upon. There's a lot of things that I've grown past or grown out of, but it's very easy to remember it. That kind of the youngness of expectancy.
It's a very nice hat you're wearing, and I don't mean that in an Eddie Haskell kind of way.
Linda,
Bye, Steve.
I left my blue T-shirt at home.
I think Cliff is really kind of, he's really got tunnel vision. He's a self-centered guy in the beginning of the film. Not in a bad way, but as we all have friends like that. You know? But he's really into his thing, his music, and, you know, he's got the blind design, you know.
So, how about this weekend?
Oh, this weekend we're really busy. We got that show, right? Yeah, we got that show. We got these guys who are coming up from L.A.
Great.
It's gonna be really rocking.
Bye, Cliff. Great. Well, so come over after.
It's a tough time to be single. I mean, I'm glad I'm not single. Many of my friends are. I hear about it all the time. And I thought the best thing you could do is to present some situations and some characters where you could watch it and just go, I know that guy, or like, I am that guy. And
Utterly bewildering is another adjective he might have thrown in there, I think. Did you notice a kind of an oddball, wacky kind of quality to some of this?
But you liked it.
Okay. I did not like it because I wanted something more edgy, something with a little bit more of a social conscience on its mind. It's not that. If you want to see a portrait that's kind of a fantasy of young people in and out of love, it's a very sweet picture, no drugs, no sex, no violence. Now, not that a movie has to have that, but I think...
Oh, I just thought you said that's good.
The culture as it's depicted here, I think, doesn't come off as being very real because it is so soft-centered. But that's what Crowe wanted to do. That's what Crowe gives us.
Okay. Now, the most important question, how is Bridget related to Jane?
She is the daughter of Peter Fonda.
Oh.
So it's Aunt Jane.
Aunt Jane.
It's Aunt Jane. One last thing, for you rock fans, ever heard of Pearl Jam?
No.
Soundgarden, Lollapalooza,
yes,
grunge.
Oh.
These are all terms that mean something
movie.
to those of you out there that are under about 25, because members of those rock groups and those musical songs are part of the soundtrack.
Grunge.
And it's already a best-selling soundtrack.
I'll remember that. Thank you.
Out of 4 stars, I give it 2.
Thanks, John.
All right.
Mr. Food is up next. Stay with us.